going on, y'all? I'm Warren Zeiders, and you're watching Celeb Secrets TV.
Celeb Secrets is hanging out here backstage at day 3 of Stagecoach, and we have Warren Zeiders hanging out with us. I heard it's your Stagecoach debut.
Stagecoach debut.
How was that?
Honestly, it was amazing. Fans were surreal to hear all the way out here, being from the East Coast, now being on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Hearing people singing along to your songs and just showing their support, so it was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, and it's a crazy lineup this whole weekend. Have you been able to check out some of the other sets?
From being here this morning,
Okay.
I just got done playing. I was just finished my tour up, and I was playing shows the whole last 2 weeks on the way out here.
Okay.
So I got to pretty much enjoy my set, and then I've had interviews all day, so
Okay.
I haven't got to see much.
All right, but we still have tonight.
We
It's
do
still
have
kind of
tonight.
early.
Yes,
We have
yes.
Chris Stapleton, Diplo.
Yep.
A lot of big names.
Yep.
So you got to check them out.
Yes, huge Chris Stapleton fan.
Absolutely. So now you did say you were on the road. I know you've been playing a lot of this new music that you've been putting out. So you have to tell me what it's like been on the road playing these new songs.
It's been insane to see the feedback and how fast you can see it in real time.
Yeah.
With fans just organically just know the words right off the bat.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And I know you've been doing a lot on TikTok and social media, and
Yep.
that's kind of really been viral for you.
Yep.
Did you know, like, going in, okay, I'm going to post on TikTok because I want to get this presence, or was it kind of just for fun?
Nope, it was purely for fun,
Okay.
to pass the time.
Okay.
During COVID, and I like to say that my followers turned into fans.
Yes.
and they pushed me in this direction, and here we are now having a conversation.
Yeah. Now, do you sometimes go out and people recognize you from your TikToks?
Oh, the nice thing for me, nothing against it. Yeah, from TikTok to Instagram to social media,
Nice.
you name it. The nice thing for me, I've really shed that layer of skin of being like, you're the guy from social media,
Yeah.
to, accepting I'm an artist, and
Absolutely.
people just recognize me for me now.
Yeah, and you have a big record deal with Warner, so
Yep.
that's big for you too.
Yeah.
You're on your way.
Oh yeah, we're just getting started.
Absolutely, and I know you just put out a sampler for
Yep.
Pretty Little Poison. It's kind of like a taste of this all new material that you're putting out.
Mhm.
So what made you want to put a sampler out?
I think I wanted to start releasing music, and I think that it was, in my eyes, the best way to start showing people what's to come, and to tease them a little bit.
Okay.
But it's been really cool to see the reactions to all the new music.
Absolutely. So now, how did you choose which songs though you were going to put on it? Because I'm sure you have everything ready to go for the full length.
Maybe nah. There's a lot of things
Okay.
that I'm determined to make it my version of perfect. This
Okay.
new project I'm working on.
Okay.
But for me, Coming Down High, super summer vibes.
Yeah. Perfect for now.
Late night drive or
Yeah.
sunset drive. Honestly, perfect for being on the West Coast and going for a drive for a sunset.
Yeah.
So I thought that was very fitting. And honestly, shout out to Chris Stapleton. He wrote Inside Your Head.
Amazing.
So first outside song I ever cut.
Okay.
And in honor of Chris and playing a lot of shows he's going to be at this summer,
Oh, fun.
I decided to put it out.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So no, you only write your music. You don't like taking from outside, or?
I don't mind taking from outside, but it was honestly the first song that, for me, and what I want to say and what I want to do, that really stood out to me.
Absolutely.
But yeah, everything else that's out right now and what's coming out next is all my
you.
own music. Yeah.
So you must be really busy, just crafting really hard in the studio. What's that like for you?
My favorite question that people ask me is what do you do in your free time? And I'm like, well, considering
Work.
there's really no free time in what we do,
Yeah.
I just make music.
Okay.
So, but between the writing rooms, between being on the road, between you name it, I can't complain for a second. I love what I get to do, and
Absolutely.
just always trying to put my best foot forward.
For sure. And now what inspires you? How do you get creative? Or it's just you think of something and you're like, all right, I'm going to write this down and then we're going to make a song.
I think there's a mixture between that. I think it's being a good listener. I think it's listening to what people say.
Mm-hmm.
Big movie buff, love movies.
Okay.
So I think it's just conversations, and I think it's honestly talking to fans, whether it's meet and greet or meeting someone on the side of the road and they're a fan of yours walking down the street.
Yeah.
Just always trying to keep, I don't think I ever turn off my creative mindset,
Okay.
which can be hard to sleep sometimes.
Oh, yes.
But
Yes.
you got to do what you got to do.
For sure. But you know what? You're going to have a ton of material in the bank. So how many songs do you have just, sitting around ready to get released? It's got to be in the hundreds, I feel like.
Oh, There's a lot of stuff that I've written.
Okay.
Stuff that's not recorded, just notes on my phone.
Okay.
But for stuff that's coming out here shortly, I'd say anywhere from 15 to 20, probably.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, do you get in the writer's room with any other collaborators? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite thing to do, honestly, is co-writing.
Yeah.
I think that it's finding my niche, finding my group of people who bring out the best in me and understand me and what I want to say and what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing about what this whole process is. It's finding people who understand you and just want to help you bring your vision to life.
I agree.
Whether it's your idea, whether it's theirs, if it fits you, that's all that matters.
No, totally. Now, but is there one person that you're dying to get in the writer's room with? Because there's so many good people in Nashville. It's hard to choose, but I need to know.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of anyone in particular.
Okay.
I've had the fortune of being in a lot of amazing rooms with a lot of amazing people.
Nice. And maybe have you learned anything from being with these different artists and songwriters, like about yourself and your crafts that you're applying, for your everyday?
Tremendously. I think that you have to take every interaction with a grain of salt, and you have to take in everything that they have to say. And at the end of the day, you got to be your own person. You got to take advice.
Yeah.
You gotta hear people's opinions.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing short of being nothing but helpful and just pushing me in the direction I want to go.
Absolutely. And obviously the future is very bright for you, but any goals that you'd really like to achieve this year that you can tell us?
Well, a goal that I can already cross off the list is I'm breaking into country radio, which is super exciting.
Amazing.
Really looking forward to that and getting my first #1 at country radio with Pretty Little Poison. Another bucket list thing for me that I'll be checking off in the fall is the Ryman, which is cool.
Incredible. And lastly, before I let you go, because I got one last question. We are Celeb Secrets, so I need to know some secrets or fun facts about you that people would not know.
Secrets. Well, if you know me, you knew I played lacrosse for 12 years, which comes to a surprise to many people. They wouldn't have expected that sport.
Okay.
But being from the East Coast, it's a huge sport over there on the East Coast.
From New York, so I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. You know way too well.
Yes.
Huge into snowboarding. Love snowboarding.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. Anything that involves, honestly, being outside, whether it's wakeboarding, snowboarding. I actually ski too.
Okay.
Skiing. One thing that I have not gotten into is surfing, surprisingly.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have a lot of that on the East Coast, though. No. But you got to come out here to do it.
Yes. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do something like that, but good Lord knows my team will have me working. So.
Right.